Some people don't know it, but a loan pre approval is not a guarantee. A pre approval from the bank for finance is not a guarantee that the bank will lend you the money they're saying they're going to. What some people don't know is that a pre approval is an approval in principle. To obtain an unconditional or formal approval for finance, which means the bank's going to lend you the money 100%, that usually comes after you sign a contract for sale. Most contracts in New South Wales don't have a subject to finance clause. This is not the same as any other state in Australia. Some other states may have a subject to finance clause in the contract. What this means is that if you sign a contract for sale in New South Wales and you go past the cooling off period and you're not able to obtain a formal approval for finance, you will lose your 10% deposit. And that's a huge, huge risk. In other states, there could be a subject to finance clause in the contract, which means if you do not get a formal approval or unconditional approval, you can cancel the contract and get your deposit back. That is a little bit of a safety net. A formal approval or unconditional approval will be issued by the bank after they do a valuation. A valuation could be a desktop valuation. A desktop valuation is when the bank just goes in there, plugs the details of the property into their system. So the broker that you're using or the lender that you're using could do this. And then the bank decides whether it comes up to the value that you signed the contract at. If you've bought the property for $1 million and signed that contract at that amount, the bank could say, yes, we agree. The valuation that we have on our desktop valuation means, yes, we accept it at $1 million and we will lend you 80% of $1 million. And that's where your pre-approval for 800,000 might match your approval. They may also need to do a physical valuation where a valuer needs to go out to the property and inspect it. This could mean that this could take some time. So this links in with your cooling off period, but it's crucial to understand that a pre-approval is not a guarantee from the bank that you're going to be lent the money. If you've liked this content, please like, follow, and subscribe on the channel you're watching on. Thanks.